Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about an unsolved missing persons case that is very eerie and has left me with many questions. Toni was from San Bruno, California. She was a high school senior in 1990. She enjoyed swimming, dancing, and ran on her school's track team. Many of her family members regarded her as a smart, talented young girl who had a bright future ahead of her. On March 16, 1990, Toni left her cousin's home in Oakland, California to drive back to her family's house in San Francisco. She was driving her boyfriend's Camaro, which she had difficulty starting up before she left her cousin's house. The vehicle kept on stalling and it did not want to drive. However, Toni was able to make it drive, and when she did so, she had left her cousin's home. The time that she had left is unknown. While Toni was driving, it is alleged that the car apparently stalled again on the San Francisco Bay Bridge sometime during the evening. Unfortunately, a car had collided with Toni's car, and a 911 call was made, and the police had arrived in just 6 minutes. But when they arrived, Toni was nowhere to be found. Officers assumed that the impact of the collision had swept her under the water below. U.S. Coast Guard was called in search for Toni, but neither Toni nor her clothing were ever found. There was no blood, no oil residue, and no hair in her vehicle. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. The man who crashed into Toni's car was charged for vehicle manslaughter, but was acquitted for lack of evidence proving that Toni was in fact dead. I cannot find pictures of the man online. It seems like the details of this case is very few. However, a disturbing detail emerged in the case, which was that Toni's mothers received a phone call approximately 1 week after Toni's disappearance. On the phone call, it was a girl crying for approximately 40 seconds before the call abruptly ended. Toni's mother did say that she believed that on the other end of the phone call was Toni. Another detail that emerged from the case was that Toni was 2 months pregnant before she disappeared. The location of her and her baby is unknown. It was also noted that her bracelet that she never removed was found on the passenger side floorboard along with her car keys. Many witnesses came forward and said that they seen an African American man looking under Toni's car. Other witnesses said that they saw an unidentified man fleeing the scene, but no witnesses say that they ever saw Toni flying over the bridge railing, or they never seen Toni at all. Majority of officials say that Toni drowned the night of the car accident, but the case is still unsolved and is classified as a missing persons case. There's so many questions I have about this case. I feel like there was not enough investigation into this case because the man who was charged with manslaughter, did he not see Toni? What is his side of the story? How was there nobody ever found? Why are witnesses saying that they never seen Toni? Even the phone call was disturbing. Did authorities just not trace the phone call? Was it just a prank? And I also have another question. What does Toni's cousin have to do with this? We've seen many cases where things are staged. Could it have been that this whole accident was staged and Toni probably went missing a while before that accident happened? It just got me wondering. There's a lot of details that are unknown. What time did Toni leave her cousin's house? Who is Toni's cousin? I'm just thinking, could this have been staged? If you have any information, please contact the San Bruno Police Department at 415-877-8977. If alive, Toni would be 52 years old. When she had went missing, she was only 17 years old. She weighed 110 pounds, was 5'3". She was last seen wearing a black tube top with trimmed lace, a black linen shorts, a light blue jean jacket with white loafers, a gold chain bracelet, and 2 nugget rings on her right hand. Some of her distinguishing characteristics was that she was African American, she had black hair, brown eyes, she also had gaps in between her teeth, she also had a mole on her left calf and a scar on her right knee. Her ears were also double pierced. If you have any information on Toni's disappearance, please come forward. I thank you all for tuning into this chilling case. Please leave your thoughts and comments and stay tuned for possible updates on this case and other cases I will be speaking about. Thank you so much and please stay safe.